EOZ. Or I guess it's just EOZ. I don't know. We could say either one of those descriptions, pronunciations. Brain, click on now. Wallpaper in the description. Anyway, we are listening to the EOZ Arcs, which look kind of nice, actually. Like it's not. It's one of those companies that contacts me and says, "Hey, we have a Bluetooth headphone," and I'm like, "Get in fucking line." And they're like, "Well, we have a 40mm graphene driver," and I'm like, "All right, get out of the line or move over here." And how does it look? And it doesn't look like I've not seen a stainless steel. It's stainless steel. It's just all stainless steel, which is like, oh, that's easy to clean. You could do your dishes in it. You could just stainless. You could use Zeos in the description. The link Barkeeper's Friend, which is the best thing to clean stainless steel with because it's acid and it melts it. Anyway, so they shipped this to me, and it's I don't hate. I'm having a real hard time hating anything about it for the price. They're like on Amazon for like 140 bucks. And they have active noise canceling. So, all right, the active noise canceling works. It's a little separate switch here. You don't have to have the unit on to run the active noise canceling. We got to talk about a bit about it because it does affect the way the thing sounds. We'll finish like looks and build first. Thin over the head. Entire thing is padded from here up with a very, very soft like thing. They weigh almost nothing. They literally weigh like just whatever you think the stainless steel weighs. That's what they weigh. The pads, I don't think are removable. Maybe they do unlock. I'm not gonna play with it. For this price and for what they're gonna be used for, you're gonna buy them, you can get in your airplane. Maybe it's 2021, 2022, 2024. The pads are actually what kind of made me interested in reviewing them. Like after they got here, because okay, graphene driver, great. Then I got them and like, oh wow, these pads are soft. Currently on Amazon, I only see the black and white versions. This is like a peanut butter leather. They're not real leather, I don't think, but my God, like it's just, for something that's so small, it has a lot of pad. And they're very fucking, like you could see they're soft and cushy. And the clamp is nice because it's just a single piece of stainless steel. So you get them on your head and it's like, oh, these are nice. And I have the active noise canceling on, and what makes them not as good at noise canceling as other things is, number one, there's a hiss. There's an active, you can hear it going in the background. If I turn that off, then it's not there. And they don't seal like the drop pandas seal. And then that's why they have noise canceling. And then like the Apple AirPod Max seal and then have ANC on top of that, which is why those things are like better than any shooting muffs I've ever used. So these, they're rather thin. Like it's not a lot of stuff between your ear and the outside world. So they don't block a lot of sound just naturally, or what's the word? Passively. So when you put that on, you get rid of the hums and the buzzes. You can still hear your voice, but it sort of like goes up in pitch. But we really need to get to the sound quality because graphene, good. A couple of the more decent headphones. I remember there was those M&Os. They're over here somewhere. In fact, they're right there. To the left of the Tac-Stars are the M&Os headphones, Bluetooth, beryllium driver. And these are the only graphene Bluetooth headphones that I know of since those. And with the active noise canceling off, they're just okay. They're just okay. They play music. Let me shut off the noise, active noise canceling. They get quieter with active noise canceling off. When you flip that switch, the actual music gets louder, which is usually not something they want. Like it's being self-powered. So when you flip that switch, it should just know to not do that, but it doesn't. Probably look at the buttons and everything. Pause. You have 3 buttons here: play, pause, Bluetooth pair. Then you have volume down, volume up, and you hold it to go next track, hold it to go last track. Very basic. And a switch over here. And when I did the sound demo to these, and I probably did a disservice to the sound demo because I just do sound demos in a row. It's mechanical. I could not get these to pair with a Bluetooth device, like just a passive Bluetooth device I could just plug a cable into, so I could use her all night to play sound demos into it. So I just got fucking fed up and I plugged the wire, which we'll hear. Look at the accessories. I plugged the wire into, I think, the A90 or liquid gold, and I did the sound demo. So I'm going to tell you right off the bat right now, the sound demo for these is lacking. Here's the wire. Here's a sticker, because of course we're going to want to put that on our laptop or something. Here's a USB-C cable, because it does use USB-C to charge. Thank you. We've got the user manual. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is very good. It's got a jack port. Pretty sure it's not called a jack port, but I mean, whatever. You go with whatever makes you feel happy there, buddy. How to change the ear pads. Oh, gently turn the ear cup counterclockwise. I didn't... Okay, it's a little less than gentle. Oh, that's nice. These are nice pads, and this is just sitting over the driver, and there's a beryllium driver, and there's our microphone attached to the very tip of it. I didn't do that. See, I don't like ripping apart the things I'm going to review. If I'm like, unless there was something wrong with it, clockwise. Yeah, I hate when I have to like grab and twist. I don't want to do that. So I keep going to talk about how they sound. They fucking sound great when you have the active noise canceling on. When you have it off, it's like low and a little bit dull, and it's like, okay, it's like you could hear it's got a good graphene driver in it. But it feels like when you turn that active noise canceling on, the DSP correction comes on. It's a huge leap in like, oh fuck. Now I sound like a graphene driver that's actually got quality behind it. So when I did the sound demo, I know they sounded good because I tested them. Then the battery died. Then I had to do the sound demo, and then I couldn't get it to pair. And I'm just like, I didn't think to put the ANC on or off. I just did it. So now that I'm sitting here, and it's time, and Sarah K. Set You Free is playing. Let's skip forward. Blockbuster Night, Run the Jewels. The volume buttons here control the volume on your phone. It's not a separate thing. Like Fio now has it, so it's separate. Waiting for the bass to kick. Hold on. See, that's even without the active noise canceling on, just the graphene driver, just the amplifiers in the headphone, just Bluetooth. I would give these a solid pass for $130. I would just say these are good. But then you flip this switch that turns on the active noise canceling, and I wheeze a little bit, and then you're like, okay, the active noise canceling is on, and there's just, it sounds like most of you, all right, if you've experienced this, please tell me. You know when you're playing back a cassette tape? Yeah, I know. You know when you're playing back a cassette tape and there's nothing on it, and it's just spinning and there's just dead sound, but there was always like a sound? This is a sound. It's just like wow and flutter, just in general. So I flipped it on. Oh my God, it's so much louder. And it's better. It's just all better. Okay, half past, this clock is cuckoo. So the bass gets better. The separation and imaging gets better. The clarity of the vocals gets better. Everything gets better when you put on the noise canceling. So usually when like cheap companies, and this is let's face it, it's a cheap company. You never heard of it. I never heard of it. The only person who ever heard of it was this fucking guy. And you know who he looks like? Let me tell you, in another life, I may have been a stripper at a strip club. And this is the guy you don't want to see because he's going to follow you out into the parking lot and stab you. I don't know who you are, but that's the vibe I'm getting with him. Is that's the look. That's the look he's going to give you because he wants to know if he can wear your skin as a cape. And don't. By the way, he's on the Amazon page too. If we go to the Amazon page and scroll down, you can get a digital copy of that man. Look at him. Look, I'm creeped out. I have that there, and it's not distracting enough to keep me away from the man. So, yeah, black, and oh, they do have brown. Why did I see another color? Oh, maybe it was a different listing. I had white. There was white and black on the search results, and then brown is separate to the black. I'll link the brown ones. Extra light, 230 grams, 24-hour battery life. That's pretty much getting common these days. I love it. Bluetooth 5, 40mm graphene. Wow, did I fuck this up? Graphene drivers. Fuck it. Fuck it. So it doesn't matter. If I say graphene, Eos, are you high? Doesn't matter. Because all that matters is the sound. That's the wonderful part about being Eos, is I could be completely wrong for 45% of a review, and then just as long as I can tell you at the end how it sounds, you straighten the facts out yourself. So let's put this on. Before I actually have like a wheezing attack. She's too good to skip. So we've got Blockbuster Night, Run the Jewels. And it is a thick sound. Oh. These are going to pretty much be my pick. As long as you can run the active noise canceling all the time, and that's for some reason doesn't bother you, you'll have that background hiss. But as soon as something's playing, man, it is just good. Good. Real good. They didn't sheep out on the DSP tuning of this. Whatever they got, these graphene drivers, you know what I could do? You know what? For those of you who are watching this review, what happened at the beginning is when I sounded funny when I was saying graphene and graphene, I never actually said beryllium. I said graphene. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're doing this. Brown bag. I don't know if the brown bag comes with all of them or just the ones that are brown pads. Be kind of nice if they matched it, but I like the brown bag. It's very soft. I used to go into the brown... Keep your minds out of the gutter. I used to go into the bags a lot when I was doing reviews back in my old department. And I don't know why. Like, I don't feel that urge anymore. Maybe I just haven't gotten the right bag. This is a nice bag. I like it. We're going to keep you. But these, by the way, will probably end up in a yard sale. Because I have fucking AirPod Maxes that I bought for $640 fucking dollars. So if I need active noise canceling, I'm going to use those pieces of shit. They don't sound as good as these. The AirPod Maxes do not sound as good as the EOZ Arcs. There, I said it. Fight me, motherfuckers. Because I actually enjoy listening to these. I listen to the AirPod Maxes, I'm like, huh, wow, they really sterilized the shit out of this. This is just a white room and glass. And it was like, it's just radiation has cleaned this sound out. And I kind of don't like that. Actually, these are more fun than the Drop Pandas too, because I've been using the Drop Pandas a lot because they sent me finally my review pair they sent back, and I'm like, you know what? I fucking love how clean these sound, but they're also like a bit sterile. If you've got the Drop Pandas, you know what I'm talking about. It's like that fucking perfectly clean linear THX 789 levels, and I kind of, if I'm going out and about. Like, I was listening to these and checking the range. I was walking to the opposite diagonal direction of the basement to check the range. I left my phone on the desk. It's 55 by 58. So if somebody do the math to the diagonal all the way over there, and not a fucking peep, not a dropout, nothing. Nothing happened all the way to the other side of the basement. And as I was walking to the other side of the basement, I was dancing to Michael Jackson. So... if you want to know what kind of reviewer I am, I'm the kind of reviewer that'll say this $140 set is fun. I like fun, especially like fun for cheap, and I will fucking dance to Michael Jackson if I feel like it, regardless of if I know my berylliums from my graphenes. And I don't think that specifically has the reason why it sounds so much fun. I don't think graphene is the reason. You still have to like put the driver in and then go, okay, should we correct this in some manner? DSP correct? Should we tune it? And they did a good job tuning it. They tuned it to be fun. Just stay down there. Because I was going to unpause music there. I'm going to unpause music there. I just unpause music with the thing. It's got the controls on the headset. I mean, I wouldn't say their soundstage is huge. Because the sound sides are coming from the sides of me. They're not like, oh, out there. But it's a pleasant enough experience. It also has that weirdness of like you're listening to an active noise canceling set, so it's like, what's real? To road you under the funeral. Next. Right? Gotta hold it longer. Yeah, no, I could sell these. That's the thing I like when I get up something and I'm like playing with it. I look at it and I go, oh, this is just gonna be a shit on review. I'm not gonna do just shit on this thing. And active noise canceling on, FLAC files, those pads, that wallpaper. I could sell these. I could sell these headphones. People are gonna want the. You don't have to be ashamed owning these. If I see someone on the street, I'm gonna be like, yo, I was make eye contact because there's no mouths, but. Thumbs up. EOZ Arcs. I hope you saw my review. Yeah, there's nothing about them that I truly dislike. The sliding system here is like a bit unique. Like it can't come off because of this. It sort of just slides up and down. There's no notches, but they don't weigh enough to like worry about it like pulling itself. So you put it to like where you're happy, and it just sort of stays. There's not a lot of branding. It just says EOZ there. I don't even know what that represents. Is that oh, that's the O in EOZ. I get it. But there's no knob. There should be a knob if they're going to do that. It's the plainest fucking simple stainless steel design. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with everything about this graphene. Oh, I got to do some takes. So, graphene, so that I can cut those and put them at the beginning of the video when I was saying beryllium. I like these. I'm not so excited that it's like, oh my god, Go Planar 2000s, take two. But for 140 bucks for an active noise canceling set, that honestly, what's to go wrong with this build? Where's the hinge that's gonna break? Does anyone see it? I don't see it. You know why? Because there's no fucking hinge to break. It's literally going through the stainless steel. So it's like, I approve. I approve. It does everything I want from a wireless headphone. It's got long battery life, easy controls, comfy pads, sounds good, looks good, active noise canceling functions. I've got the where the fuck? What are you, a spy? I have to end my review now because Chewbacca's like, fucking touch me. Relax, baby. I was doing little short reviews because there's a whole YouTube Shorts thing, and everyone's like getting like 40 million views for some stupid videos. So I'm like, I gotta try to get my fucking fist into that. And I was just talking up in the mezzanine, and she's like yelling in the downstairs, like she doesn't know where I am because my voice is just echoing. Yeah, these have everything I want in a fucking portable headphone. That's it. I'm done. You done? I'm done. You're done. Sound demo is probably going to be underwhelming, but yeah, they're just so sweet. They're so sweet, and they're nice, and they're exciting, and they do the low end, and they do just enough quality for me to give them a full thumbs up, not like a half thumbs up. Like if they had more soundstage, then this would start competing with actual headphones. So we're sort of like constricted to like, okay, how are they against other Bluetooth headphones? I'd rather listen to these than most of the Bluetooth headphones. The only like we're not going to compare them against the GW100s, the Grados, because those are open back and literally twice the price of these. So I'm just listening to music. I will actively listen. Like that's Sicario. By the way, if you haven't seen the movie Sicario, watch the movie Sicario, then download the Johann Johansson soundtrack. He passed away, which is real sad because he was a fucking. The music from that movie and these it's just it's fucking great. So we will miss you, Johanna. In fact, he would have probably done the soundtrack for Blade Runner 2049 if he didn't die. It was given to Hans Zimmer because this is the guy that he did Arrival and Sicario with Denis Villeneuve. So I love the Arrival soundtrack. It just might have been slightly different. He has really good haunting tracks. So yeah, tell me what you think about the look of this. It's not like, oh my god, beautifully machined aluminum. You could tell it's stamped stainless steel, but I've never seen a stamped stainless steel headphone. So bravo, EOZ Arc. May you live long and prosper. If they just worked out the thing to have it so when you shut the noise canceling off, it still sounded as good as it does with it on, then I'd get them a little bit more of a recommend. Like you have to have it on, and that some people are just bothered by. She's just clawing at my fucking chair. It's a little annoying you have to have it on, but it's like, I'll accept that. Because if you're going to put these on, you boom, slam them on your head. I'm not sure if that 24-hour thing applies for the, like, with active noise canceling and everything. But even if you got 15 hours, plenty. Wallpaper in the description. Yeah, she's literally been, hey, come on. Come on. Come on, you little thing. Oh, you fat. Wallpaper's in the description. Chewbacca helps me pick all the wallpapers. Links to these, links to the sound demo, links to the other Bluetooth headphones I talked about during this video, links to my Patreon and Subscribe Star, which for $5 a month you get to see these reviews early. Did you know that, Chewbacca? She did not know that. Not like you don't listen to every fucking review. Like, what the hell's going on? You get to see these reviews early and participate in the yard sales. If I decide to sell these, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna, but as I say this, I'm like, well, I have Bluetooth headphones already. I've got the Apples, which these sound better than the Apples, and I got the Pandas, which are more linear than these, but these are kind of lighter and more. These are more comfortable than the drop Pandas. Let's put it that way too. So it's like, I don't play like expensive favorites with Bluetooth shit. I like cheap Bluetooth headphones because I can just break them and be like, oh, time to fucking buy another set. Glad that only cost me $130, not $600. Get 2 years out of that. That's fucking $60 a summer. That summer's at 4 months, so that's less than $20 a month to pay. Yeah, it's worth it, right? She's so cute. Look at her. All right, we're ending this. Father's Month is yard sales, 1st and 10th of every month. I ship for free continental United States. 1/3 shipping, you have to pay international. If you want to get in the $10 private behind-the-scenes Telegram chat, I will send you as many pictures of Chewbacca as you ask for, within reason. There's a limit. There's a daily limit. She's a lady, and she will not just pose for pictures all the time. I actually put a really cute one of her on Instagram earlier today. Oh, there's Instagram and stuff. If you go to the streamer link in the description, you can get to all the other social media shit. There's a subreddit, there's a Discord, there's a public Telegram that I occasionally check. My Instagram, my Twitter, which I don't tweet because Twitter's cancer. Literally, scrape it off. Scrape it out, burn it. Oh, she's so cute. Anyway, sound demo is coming out tomorrow. You guys know this drill. I have to take my hand off of her stomach to stop the camera. And that's she's going to be heartbroken when I do that. Or try to bite me. One of those two things. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to check out Hi-Fi Guides in the Hi-Fi Guide forum. Oh, I know. It's going up. I'll see you tomorrow.